Hello, this is Janet Wright, and this is going to be the Metatron Monthly Energy Healing Forecast for July 2019. Again, this is the Metatron recording for July 2019. And just quickly to bring you up to speed, if you don't know what this is, it is a recording that I make by listening to archangels. Metatron, the Archangel Metatron, he is the one to speak with me initially, and all I do is say out loud what I hear Metatron saying to me, and then at some point, often, Metatron will invite another Archangel to give messages as well. Usually that's later on in the recording, so the free sample length recording will not have that in it, but the full length recording does have oftentimes a second Archangel speaking. Okay, let's get going. Hi Janet, let's get started. So July 2019, there are two directions that July 2019 goes. It first through about the 11th, it goes one direction, and then it changes course a little bit, and it's a little bit smoother after that from the 11th onward. So up to part of the 11th, from the beginning of the month, first 10 or 11 days, it is a little bit more like June was, very much stand strong and root yourself in your purpose. So if people need to re-listen to that June recording, if you've forgotten some good advice for June 2019, that would also apply to the first 10 days of July 2019. So essentially, be bold with your purpose and your meaning, and be strong. It is a challenging time, although challenge in that spiritual sense, where you are called to have deeper purpose and bring meaning to each day. After the 10th, basically shifting on the 11th through the end of July 2019, we see more smoothness. We see more of a sense of... Janet has to move wires to get rid of static, hopefully. July 11th onward, we see more of a sense of rest. Kind of the July that people were hoping for, I think. More of a step down from that high challenge energy, more of a let's sit back and just relax and enjoy the weather type energy will be for the rest of July. So be sure to soak it up and really put your feet up if you find even 5 minutes here and there to do that between July 11th and the end of July, because it's probably the best time all summer to feel that carefree, almost timeless feeling where you just feel like, hey, life can be a good life. This can be a good life. This is a good day. There's just a lightness and serenity that is much more possible July 11th through the end of July 2019. So start preparing yourself mentally so that you can have the work-life balance to take advantage of that serene calmness that nature and the earth will provide in that July 11th through end of July 2019 time period. One good thing to, and I do not want to concern people about the rest of the summer. It's just that the rest of the summer does have different energies. So it's not so much the put your feet up and rest type energy. That is July 11th through the end of July. But nothing horrible, I promise. So for July 11th onward, I feel like catching up on some reading could be interesting, or catching up on a little bit of organizing could be interesting. But of course, the rest with your feet up is the priority number one. But it could be that as you rest, you feel some of that initiative returns. And if that does, then you could run with it and do some organizing. But please do take your work breaks and keep putting your feet up and try to absorb some of the restful, serene energy that will be around from emanating from the earth and nature and even astrologically during that time.